Good morning, everybody. Even though the winter is almost over and there's more things to do on the Mercedes, but life goes on and things happen. So today I'll be looking what does it take to replace a radiator on a Corolla 2004. Unfortunately, I need to do it, and hopefully that's gonna be all the projects. So after that I can go back to working on the Mercedes, and I know you guys all waiting those videos. So as I mentioned, this is a 2004 Toyota Corolla, and the problem is that I noticed during the winter I started getting a little smell of the antifreeze. And on a closer look I found that there's a leak somewhere in this corner. It's not a really big leak, but I think when the pressure rises it's kind of seeping slowly, because I can find some pink colored kind of a goop down there. So I decided to replace it. Try my luck. So there's the new radiator. I got it at the store. Think that's a Denso brand. So we'll see how that fits in. Theoretically it shouldn't be a big deal. I think the installation should go pretty easy, but we'll see. So obviously, to start, we need to drain the coolant. And if you look at this radiator, so on the driver's side in the back you see this little valve. So what you need to do, just open it up, okay, and the coolant should flow out, and that should drain the radiator. So I'll do that and I'll see you back, guys. Alright, so before we open the valve on the bottom, we need to make sure there's no pressure in the cooling system, especially if you've driven the car and the car's hot. I've driven it about 2 minutes around the block just to get in the garage, but still. Just a little bit of pressure. And you see, basically the system is full, so it's not leaking on a really big rate, but just a little bit. So that's fine. We'll close it. All right. Okay, so I put a little bucket on the bottom, and I'm catching the coolant, because the coolant is still good. Not long ago I had it changed, so it's still nice and pink. So we'll wait till we drain all the fluid. Alright, well, I waited patiently for the coolant to drain. So the next I'm gonna take off the fan shroud. So it looks like there's only 2 bolts on the side that are holding the fan shroud, and of course you need to disconnect the fan plug. So let's try. So the 2 bolts. Now we need to pull the hose off. Okay, that hose is off. Now I need to disconnect the plug. Alright, so I got everything disconnected. So now I just need to pull the thing out carefully. Alright, so that's the fan shroud, and I'll show you guys how to disconnect this stuff. Alright, to disconnect the plug, you just need to push or squeeze this tab where my thumb is. Just push it down and pull the plug off, and it will disconnect. Now you'll see there's 2 ties that hold this cable in this place and in this place. So if we go, where is it? On this side. Well, what I've done, I took a screwdriver and I inserted it in this. You'll see there's a little slot, and then you can pull this tie out of it. I'm not sure, maybe you can squeeze the back of it and you can pull the whole thing out, but I found probably this is easier. So same with this one. Okay, well, let's see next step. Alright, so the next step, I'm going to take the 2 bolts on top over here and just remove the 2 top mounts. So that, and next thing, just need to disconnect 2 hoses for the coolant hoses and transmission cooling hoses, and that's pretty much it. Except I'm gonna have to put it on hold because I just realized that. Now let me show you guys. So I just realized, because I was looking and it seems a little bit funny looking. So you see there's a little tab like that. This is where the fan shroud slides in. So it slides in the bottom, and on top it gets bolted with a screw. Well, the left hand side is broken off, unfortunately. So guess I'll have to take it back to the store and exchange it. Of course I can drill it and I can use a zip tie, but I'm still debating, do I want to do that or just return it to the store. So probably return it to the store and wait for the new one to come, and we'll finish this video later. Alright, so here's the good news. I got the new radiator. So all I need to do is just replace this one now. Alright, so now I need to disconnect the hose. So now I need to disconnect this transmission hoses. There's this one, and there's one over there on the bottom. And be ready to have something so you can catch the fluid, because you're gonna lose some fluid that's inside the radiator. Alright, so I've got this little cup. I just need to make sure it's nice and clean. Alright, so that's one. I'll just need to slide it back. Alright, that's one. Just make sure that everything's clean. Okay, now I need to slide.
Explore skiing in BC this winter. Hello, Vancouver. It's Michael J from beautiful Big White Ski Resort. You see all
Now let's slide the bottom clamp.
Matter of fact, they're loving Okanagan champagne powder. And we've had over half a meter of fresh snow this week. And what do I have for you? I have a deal. I always have a deal for you, Vancouver. And it's always on OTAclass.com.
I'm gonna put this cup in. Well, you can see, so this is the top and that's the bottom hose over there, and I have a cup, and really there's not much fluid in the cup. I'm gonna pull the cup out and I'm gonna show you guys how much fluid drained in there. All right. It's out. All right, so don't forget to pull this mounts from the bottom of the radiator and reinstall them on the new radiator. All right, so I think everything's ready, and I can put the radiator in.
You want to treat that special somebody. Burger King in Israel offers the Valentine's Day meal for adults only. It contains, are you ready? 2 Whoppers, 2 sides of fries, 2 beers, and what they describe as a romantic toy. Now, if it's like a, like a
Okay, so now
romantic toy, I just hope it doesn't
I need to put this hose in.
the Burger King King. That's creepy.
Alright, so I changed my camera position because I don't think you guys see anything from this corner. Well, so I got the bottom hose in. Just make sure that it's not twisted, because I think I got it twisted. So just need to turn the hose and make sure that it's not kinked. Okay. All right, so now I'm just gonna put the top mount so I can hold the radiator and install. Okay. that's in place. Alright, now I need to remove the little caps. Alright, so we got connected the right hand side. Now all we have left is just connect this hose. Let's push it all the way in. And put the clamp back. Okay, thing that takes care of that. Now just gonna put the fan shroud back. Be careful. Okay, that's one. I need to make sure that we engage the bottom. Alright, and now one. Okay, yeah. Put this hose on. Get the right size socket, which is 10 millimeter, and we're just gonna tighten up this. Okay. Now we just need to connect. Don't forget to connect the fan. And to do that, oops. Okay, and put the zip ties back. So that seems like it. Now all we need, just fill it up with coolant. Okay, now I'm going to take all my tools, close it, and run the car for a little bit to fill up, and then I need to adjust the level. And I think that's it. Thanks for watching.